Hey beauty bosses, welcome to episode 18 and the season finale of Banter and Beauty Bosses. I'm your host Sami Pelling and
I'm Emma Thomas, and we're wrapping up season one with some juicy chat, a little bit of sass as usual, and a whole lot of talk that's real about the state of the industry right now.
this isn't just a wrap up. We're diving into what's happening with the rising costs, the new tariffs, and asking the big question: are you actually making enough money?
So, everybody, let's talk about what the elephant in the room is at this moment in time, not just in the UK, but all around the world. So, all around the world at the moment, money is going a little bit off the chart, isn't it? We're starting to see some new rules being put in place, different people, new tariffs that are coming from America at the moment. There seems to be this battle between different countries about that person's going to put their prices up and this person's going to put their prices up. How is this going to impact us in the industry? Because we're in the UK, we may think that this is going to have no impact on us whatsoever. But have a look at what you are using in your salons and in your treatment rooms at the moment. Where does it come from? Because if it comes from one of these countries, the likelihood is you are going to be impacted by the tariff, so the price increase, but also by the costs, with the production lines. Are you going to get your products quickly or not?
Yeah, it's completely true. I just feel like the products we use, like the tools, are they getting imported from another country? Because if they are, how much is it going to then affect? This is like over the whole world. Like we're all in this like moment going, oh my God, what's going to happen? But yeah, are you charging enough to be able to cover the costs?
Yeah, definitely. And because obviously we've got inflation as well, we've got rising costs anyway, cost of living. Small beauty businesses are going to be hit harder than we probably think that we are. It's not just about whether you can afford a new colour. No, it's going to be about, can you actually sustain your business for the long term?
Yeah. And this is exactly why I created my brand new Money Mindset for Nail Technician Edition course. It's
Ooh.
all about helping nail techs finally get clear on their money pricing with confidence and stop winging it, because we've all done it, and there's not enough in this nail, like there's not enough just literally winging it in this life. You've got to make money doing it.
Yeah, definitely. Sam is so right. You've got to know your numbers, and that is the bottom line. And it's like your house. Think about your house. You have to, when you buy a house, when you get a mortgage, it's not just about can you afford the mortgage? Can you afford the mortgage repayments? It's everything that comes in with that. And most beauty bosses that we speak to are really talented and really skilled, but they're hugely undercharging and underpricing. I mean, I saw something the other day that was charging £10 for lashing fills. I mean, my God. I
That's
know, Sammy.
ridiculous.
I mean, we are normally like targeting nails, aren't we, with the underpricing?
Yeah.
But seriously, it's like, oh my God. And that was their proper price. A year and a half qualified. £10 for infills for an hour.
Oh my God, that's
Jesus.
less than minimum wage anyway. Like
It's
you'd
not,
literally be not making anything. Like
you
how are
would
you?
make,
How?
I know, Sammy, I know. I saw it and I was just gobsmacked. And I was like, yeah.
You saying that though, like, have you ever said to yourself, oh, it's all right, I'll just do a little discount for because she's my friend, or oh my God, no one's going to pay that here. That's what's in the course. It's like giving you that mindset to like, I walk you through like your pricing, your money blocks, like your energy leaks, and like making sure that you're creating boundaries and you're not running yourself ragged with literally earning pennies, because it's not okay. Like we need to be earning a living at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I know you, Sammy. I know the way your courses run. This isn't just going to be like fluffy mindset stuff, like woo woo. I mean, I love that stuff. I can't lie about it. The amount of random books I've got, I'm like, and hypnotherapy, I'm all for it. I think that if I do hypnotherapy at night, I'm going to get rich tomorrow.
You're
But I
just like,
know
yeah, that's going to happen.
But I know the way Sammy works, and I know that your course is going to be really straight talking, but also recognising that there are money blocks, and be practical as well of things that people can do to make the changes. So, yeah, definitely going to be great for nail and beauty industry business owners. I love it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say it's necessarily just for nail techs. I think I've kind of based it for nail techs just because that is what I am. But I
Yeah,
think you could use it across the board because it's the same sort of blocks that we will have in the industry. And if you do want to get your hands on it, it's over on my website, thenailmafia.com, and you will be able to find it in there. There's loads of different freebies in there as well, because I like to give away stuff for free, but also, we've all got to make money at the end of the day.
You sure
But
do.
I think it just works really well. It's like you're decluttering your life, and it's not just your business, it's the whole everything around it. Like even in your when it comes to like your house, things like that, there's lots of things that are going on that you don't realize, and then you go, well, that makes a lot of sense. So go check it out, because I think it would be really, really useful. Like I have got a money map freebie that you can check out first if that's what you'd like to see whether it's right for you. I have that in place, and then you can go on to actually have the course, because it's like a breakdown of what sort of things you'll be learning and how I teach them.
That's really good. And also, if you're out there panicking, because we're talking about money, we're talking about how the world is changing, and do you have enough at the moment to suck up some of those increases that we're likely to see? You may be thinking, well, hang on a second, Sammy and Emma are now talking about me spending money on something. This isn't just you spending money, this is about you investing to be able to increase your prices and to make sure that your business is more sustainable for the long term. Because none of us go into business for the here and now, do we? Like we've all got a motivation. It may be that you want to pay for that holiday this year, or like when I was first a sole trader, for me it was about a new pair of shoes. Every time I earned a £50, I was like, oh, I can buy a new pair of shoes. So, whatever your motivation is, remember that learning is going to be the investment, and the money that you'll end up making because of the course that you do that Sammy's got is going to far outweigh what your cost of it is. So it's an investment. And also, obviously, we're new tax year, so it can be tax deductible as well for training. So it's definitely worth doing.
Do you know what, you saying that, I'm terrible for the fact, like I'm going to admit to this, so I'm terrible for the fact that I'll be like, oh, it's only this much money. Do you know what, that's literally like two sets of nails, or and I will
Yes.
price things like, oh, like I saw it once and it was a lady, she was like, oh, do you know what? I'm going to buy that. Actually, that's the equivalent to 5 glasses of champagne, and that was how her mind worked. And it was like, oh, do you know what? I will buy that, because I could go out for the night, drink 5 glasses of champagne, and I'll never have anything to show for it. Whereas you have something to show for it when you buy something and you actually use it. And I was like, that's such a great metaphor, like in your brain of like, that's a great way to think, and you manifest and you go, do you know what? I want that in this life. I'm going to go and face it. You put it into the world and you go like, I am worthy. I am going to get this today. I'm going to make a sale, or I'm going to get a new client, or whatever it is. You need to wake up in the morning and you need to reset that mindset, and you need to go, do you know what, today is the day, I've got this. We're going
Definitely.
out there, we're gonna get our things that we want. And that's how it works, I think. And I think a lot of people don't believe in it, but I do genuinely think it works. I wouldn't be here today if I didn't manifest about it.
Do you know what's funny, Sammy? I'm just listening to you. This is my little office at home. I'm really privileged to have my own office. And I'm desperate for this notice board thing. I've seen the one I want. It's blooming out of stock. But anyway, a couple of weeks ago, I was having a little bit of a wobble about stuff, and like, oh my goodness, I'm like so rubbish the way we do. And I wrote myself 2 sticky notes, and I don't know if you'll be able to see what they say on the cameras. This one is create your own success. Don't wait for somebody else to do it for you. So that's above me as a reminder. And then my other one is it is your responsibility, Emma, just to remind myself sometimes, because sometimes I do like fall into that rabbit hole, like I think a lot of us do, where my brain just feels as though I'm not good enough. I'm not where I want to be. And sometimes I'm like a little bit, I'm a procrastinator as well. So yeah, having these little mindset things for me really helped me to get me back on track and remember that actually I have to do the hard work. It's my responsibility, whether I like it or not. I can either stay here and not do anything, which is fine if that's who you are, or I can push, do some things, invest, learn, and jump out of my comfort zone. And those are my 2 little bites for that.
This love this so much.
Thank you. I know, thank you.
But I was going to say, what is your favourite moments so far throughout the season? Like, let's
Oh,
reflect on how where we've come to, like 18 episodes. Like, what?
I can't believe we've done 18 episodes, Sammy. That's just,
Insane.
yeah.
We just got carried away.
Yeah, I don't think our intention was ever to get season 1 to 18 episodes.
No.
And we just keep talking and we keep finding new things to talk about. I think, I mean, I know that you'll feel the same with me. I mean, some of the, like, we've had really good feedback. Like, it's been really, really nice. We've had amazing feedback from people of how it's helped them. But I think my favourite moment actually was the live we did with Megs.
Yeah.
I know that was towards the back end of this season, but I really loved it. I really enjoyed it. It was like, yeah, I'd say that's probably my favourite bit. How about you? What are your thoughts?
Like, I've loved the fact that we've kind of been able to have a little rant. We've like gone into subjects like boundaries, cancellations, we've gone to like your client loyalty, like be your client. Do you remember
Yeah.
that? Just be
Yeah,
your
I love
client,
to be your client.
and it's like I want people to, if they're only getting this now, oh, my light's gone off. It must have run out of battery. I want people to go back and listen to some of the other old episodes because I think we talk about such a variety of things
Yeah,
in our industry. It's like there's no like I don't know. There's just so many good things that we've done.
yeah,
Stop
yeah.
people pleasing, like raising your prices, making sure you're charging enough. I feel like we need more get special guest experts because do you know what? I love that session with Meg. Honestly,
It
I've
was
wanted to
good.
get her on here for so long and I finally did it and I'm like,
Yeah, it was great,
um,
that was.
I mean, I think when we're due back to do this again in May, she would be literally due to drop. Like she's going to drop that baby at any
She
point.
should have had, yeah,
She might have
baby.
even had the baby by that point. Exciting.
Actually, do you know what? That would be really cool going forward if she really has the ability to give us 20 minutes of her time to speak to her about being a working mom.
Yeah, like owning the business
Yeah,
while having a newborn baby.
yeah. I mean,
Like especially with the gel polish launching and
yeah, because she's got that new launch, hasn't she?
with all the
Yeah,
with all the products, etc. Like I think it's epic. Like it's probably couldn't have come at a better time, really, in the
yeah,
sense that she's been able to do it. I mean, it's hectic, but
yes,
it like at least she's got it all in place before she
yeah,
had the baby, so there is stuff in the background going, passive income. You do it, it comes
definitely,
in. Honestly,
definitely.
I've absolutely loved this because I just think we just have a laugh. We talk
Yeah.
about all sorts of different subjects. I mean, you had your rant about your bins that still haven't been collected. I see that on the news. I'm like, what? That's
Oh my
ridiculous.
goodness. Do you know what? There was a thing on Facebook yesterday. You know when you're never sure whether it's real or not, but um the video was a news reporter in America that's got hold of this story about the bins in Hall Green, Birmingham, which is like we're Hall Green. So as I say, I'm not really sure whether it's real or not, but it was attacking our MP, like our local MP. He's not great. Sorry to go into politics, everybody, but he's fighting to get an extra runway in Pakistan. This is what our Hall Green MP is doing at the moment. So this video is this American saying, you've got rats in Birmingham all over the place. Your bins aren't being done, and what's the Hall Green MP doing? He's fighting for a new runway in Pakistan. And that is basically how it feels in Birmingham at the moment. So we're all over the news. I mean, to be fair, our road's not too bad. Like most of the roads aren't that bad. Oh my god, I've gone onto a rant again. Sorry, everybody.
My fault for bringing up your bins.
I'm gonna spin this into beauty and nails. Watch how I do this. This is gonna be a good one. So our bins aren't too bad, our roads aren't too bad, but there's certain places where it's horrendous. So you go from okay to horrendous. And it's exactly the same thing with our industry. And it's all about personal standards. So there you go. So on my road, the people that I live by, majority of roads in Birmingham, are not going to leave rubbish on the floor. They're not going to make hard work for bin people when they do come to collect. They have a bit of respect and high standards. Whereas there's going to be some areas where people are fly tipping basically, and they're leaving their mattresses and I don't know, their garden waste and all this stuff that wouldn't normally go into a bin, and they're using it as an excuse because their standards are low. It's exactly
Hmm.
the same in our industry. We're constantly comparing ourselves to the person down the road. Well, do you know what? Get in your own lane. What do you want? Make your standards high, and your clients will love you for it. So there you go. I twisted it. off
Do
the
you know
list.
what? I actually, on that sort of thing, right? I saw, I think it was yesterday or the day before, and it was basically someone that does business, stuff like that. They were saying, like, it was a post like, no one's spending money, people aren't buying, people aren't doing this. And yet she's like, but they are. People are still buying, people are spending money, you know, like if that's in their priority, they will spend it because they will make sure it happens. It's all about like showing up, making you want to be the person that they want to be spending their money with.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, so there you go. Go and rewatch. We've had great feedback about our cancellations. The automation podcast was great. I think people really enjoyed that. I enjoyed that because you taught me how to do a gift voucher through my online booking system.
Oh yeah.
So thank you. So even I'm learning. Client loyalty, as you said, all the feedback we've had has been really good, and it makes Sami and I both feel really like we're helping in the industry, and that's what we want to do. We want to share our knowledge and talk about things. But what are we? What have we got to look forward to, Sami?
Well, I feel like we've literally just scratched the surface, if I'm honest. Like, which is why season 2 is going to be next level. It's going to be more strategy, guest experts, and a little bit more cheeky banter because we love a bit of banter in this world. That's why we're Banter and Beauty Bosses.
Yay!
So what next? What do you want to talk about? What next, really?
Yeah, so I think really with the fact that the world is wibbly wobbly at the moment, I think that's the only way to really describe it.
Yeah.
I think, costs are going up. Our costs, our personal costs are going to start going up. We're really going to start seeing the rises in our industry and the market's really shifting. So I think clients are going to start getting more selective. We really need to think about this. So what, yeah, clients are getting more selective with what's going on as well.
But if you're like being proactive, you reviewing your prices, making sure that you're earning enough money to cover the cost if there is an increase, like upgrade your mindset. Start treating your business like an actual business, then you're going to thrive with it. Like if you're not treating it like a business, you're not going to be making any money.
Yeah, and definitely Sami's so spot on with that. And if you haven't got a good profit in your business and you need a price increase, if you're not going to, basically, if your business isn't going to survive with a 10% increase on your costs, you need to start making plans now and getting your price increase immediately, like within a week or two, to prepare you for that, because otherwise you're going to be in trouble. And you know what? We're all in this together. We want our businesses to survive and thrive. So, yeah, that's what you need to be doing now. Sort your prices out right this minute because it ain't going to get easier at the moment. It's going to get a little bit tougher. And don't be on the back burner with this. Get proactive. Sami is spot on that word. In these next 4 weeks, your role and your job is to catch up on our past episodes, dive into Sami's course.
Yes. Dive straight in.
Yes. Yeah, catch up and definitely get your prices sorted because otherwise you don't want to be in trouble. All right. So, yeah, prepare for season 2.
Yeah, so we will be back in May. So stay connected with us on socials. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and also don't forget to hit that follow button on Spotify and YouTube because then when our new episode drops, you will get notified.
And yeah, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in for this whole season. This 18 episodes is like
I
way
know.
more.
What on earth happened?
We really are grateful for every single download, every message you send us, every review, every share. Share with your friends. Keep going with that because, thank you. We are grateful. So thank you so much.
And don't forget, you deserve to be paid well. You know, you've got to feel good doing it. You're creating a business that lights you up every day. You've got to keep rising the standards in the industry. We're going to do it all together. So make sure you're doing these things, okay? I'm
Yeah,
just going to be here on
definitely.
your little shoulder going, just do it. Do it.
Do it.
Don't be
Do it.
scared. You've got this.
And we will, over this next 4 weeks on our break, we will be making sure that our podcast is better than ever. So we will both see you in May.
Yes. Now go check out my money mindset for nail technician edition course. It's on thenailmafia.com and it's in there. Go and find it. Have a
Yeah.
little mooch, see what you
It'd be
find.
easy to find. And
It
if you
is.
do enroll, tag us. Tell Sammy where you heard about this as well, because right, I'm hoping that maybe she might give me some sort of affiliate for like 50p a course or something.
Do you know what? I actually did look into doing that, having like some lead generators. So I actually have been looking into getting some lead
That's
generators. So
hilarious.
anyone wants to come and help me out with getting the word out for all of these things.
Love it.
And yeah, working out how I have actually made a Google form. I might drop that in there
Here she
somewhere
goes.
at some point.
Yeah, so tag us in it, okay, everybody. Let us know that you heard about it in the podcast. And don't forget to send us messages about what you want us to talk about next month, okay?
Yeah, let's do this. Right, thank you so much for watching. Don't
Thanks,
forget to hit that
everyone.
follow button, like and subscribe. Make sure you tag us wherever you think we are needed. Like if you see a reel or a TikTok or anything like that and you think, do you know what? Emma and Sammy need to know about this, tag us in there. Like, give us a follow. But yeah,
Yeah,
thank you so much again for watching. Thank you for following us. Thank you for sticking with us all this time. And I'll
yeah,
see you in about 4 weeks.
yeah. See you next time. See you in May. Bye.